Kí lorúkọ àǹtí yẹn? Students, can you please sit down? We want to start. Please let's have some quietness. Good afternoon, everyone. Our mamas to the right and to the left. Generations of Esteresians. Our invited guests. Our teachers, the principals, teachers, and students of St. Teresa's College. And I'm sure we are going to have good time learning, talking about career and life. You are all welcome. We want to especially welcome our dear mamas from Tanzania. You are all welcome. Mama Benechi, we welcome you. Our POC, implemented by our dear mama, Tanzania, OLA. We welcome you, our co-chair, Mama Sylvia, and vice chair, and the other members of the BOT Prof. The secretary, our own RSOK, that is always okay. You're all welcome. Our guests are seated to a natural appetite, is very wet, to hear from them. So I will quickly invite to the podium our guest speakers for today for our lecture and career talk. With us, we have Mrs. Bimbo Shokati Oludare, my own sister of Nete. I'm happy to invite you to the podium. Omoluabi Oshege. We also have among us our dear sister, Mrs. Funsho Adegola, the proprietress of Vale College, Global. Welcome and thank you very much. We are still expecting our Olori. She's around the corner, she's in the traffic. We are actually meant to start this event at work, so she's on her way. I'm sure she will make it before then. Our coordinator for today, we have our dear auntie and big sister, Mrs. Funke Jegede, who has been working very closely with our planning committee. We want to specially thank our planning committee chair, Professor Sidi Osho, for the leadership, for pulling us together and holding us together to put all this. Thank you very much. Our president, thank you very much, ma'am. Barrister, she's always saying, you don't say barrister, but you're in Nigeria, Barrister Ladipo. Thank you very much for the effort, for the work. Thank you. We'll take some few words from the chair of the planning committee. Prof will just come to us before we go into the event. We already have our welcome remarks in the brochure, which we will all read, but I'm sure she will want to talk to us briefly. Thank you very much.
Greatest students, greatest students, greatest students, great. we are here together for one thing and one thing. Hey! You know, we are here together for one thing and one thing. God being with us for the glory of St. College. A round of applause for our teachers, our board of trustees, our chairperson, for Sister Agnes. Keep the applause going. For Sister Agnes, Reverend Sister Agnes, for Auntie Sylvia, Esale, for Mrs. Sophia, for Mrs. Jankomawa. Keep the round of applause going. For our teacher, Baba, it's nice to see you all. For our students, thank you very much. We want to appreciate all the days in round of applause going. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for giving us a good foundation. Thank you for keeping us in line. Thank you very much. It is joy in my heart that I welcome all of you to this session. This is the second session. We started with prayers this morning, and you know this is a 1 week event. We are starting 31st, and we are going to end on February. So, and we have a lot of line of programs. These programs are designed to touch our lives. These programs are designed to impact our lives. These programs are designed to interact with us so that we can know exactly where we are with our futures, especially our young St. Teresa students. So it is a great honor that the planning committee has come up with a very, very important program, which is entrepreneur. I will let you know something. I'm a professor, but I soon learned that in the last 8 months when I didn't receive salary, I was asking myself, what is my best skill? I think I know how to sew. Let me start sewing. I think I know how to bake. Let me start cooking. I think I know how to make bread. It is very important to have a skill. Never depend on that certificate that you think you have. It is very relevant to have the second skill and opportunity to be able to generate wealth and make money. And we have brought experts. We have brought experts to speak with you. So I think if you have a writing pad, jot notes. But they are mothers, and I'm sure they will share their notes with you. It is important for you to learn from this session because we want any alumni of St. Teresa's College, we want all our students in St. Teresa's College to be wealthy, to have a good life, and to live a good life. Thank you, everybody. We want to thank all our guest speakers. We have introduced them, but I want you to give them a round of applause. You know, they are going to read their profile, and you should also learn to listen to somebody's profile. It allows you to think about who you want to be and who can mentor you. So as they read their profiles, please start jotting notes, and I'm sure they will share their telephone numbers so that they can even advise us, because nobody is perfect, nobody is an island, and we all want to share knowledge and we want to learn more. Thank you, our honored speakers, for attending to us in St. Teresa's. We are 90 years, and in this 90 years, we have a lot of story to tell. And because of that, you are going to be part of our story. Thank you very much for honoring this invitation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, can we appreciate Prof? Thank you for the leadership now. And I want to officially welcome our dear mommy, sister, Olori Janet Mba Afolabi. She's an ex-Canadian, she's an Olori, she's a leader of a women group. She's a wonderful person. She's always doing wonderful things with young women. She has projects empowering and lifting people up from the vulnerable from in our society. Thank you very much, and we are happy to have you with us this afternoon. I'll just pass the phone to our coordinator of the day, Auntie Funke Jegede, whose profile is very humbling too, to introduce the speakers. I think she's going to introduce the first speaker. She will read her profile, and then we'll have the first talk. After the first talk, I think we have some questions. We'll entertain 1 or 2 questions before we go into the second session. Thank you very much. Over to you, Aunty Buke.
Good afternoon, everybody, and congratulations to us all. All protocols observed. Now I'm going to introduce the first speaker of the day. As Yoruba say, Igi ńlá ló pẹ̀yìn. So the Olori will speak last. So first we're taking Mrs. Abimbola Oludare Ojo, the co-founder of Nareli Farms and Agro. Okay, Mrs. Abimbola Oludare Ojo is the co-founder of Nareli Farms and Agro Allied Business Limited. Abimbola attended St. Teresa's College, Okeado, Ibadan, from 1983 to 1988. She obtained a BSc in Agricultural Biochemistry and Nutrition from the University of Ibadan in 1995, and a master's degree in Information Science, also from the University of Ibadan in 1999. She also attended various trainings aimed at her all-round development. She started her career in the banking industry in December 2000 as a banking relationship accounting officer. In the course of her 17-year career in the banking industry, she rose to become a branch manager, business development manager, and recorded excellent performance by training two loss-rated branches into profit-rated branches to the delight of the management. In the year 2012, Abimbola, in her quest for new responsibilities, moved into the risk management department of her bank, was able to explore more opportunities. This earned her the elevation to the post of acting head, loans, review, and monitoring department of the bank, a position which saw her relating with all cadres of staff at the board level. She held this position until July 31, 2017, when she voluntarily resigned her appointment to grow her ideas, delve into new things, and take care of her family. She's a member of the NNEW Network of Entrepreneurial Women. She trains Commonwealth as well as Goldman Sachs 10,000 Women Scholar. Abimbola is currently into manufacturing and children's fashion. Together with her husband, she runs the Tenderness Children's Fashion, the Tender Cern Children's Fashion, a registered trademark into the design and production of ready-to-wear fashion items using fabric sourced in Nigeria for children between ages 0 and 10. Nareli Farms and Agro Allied Business Limited, registered trademark as Nareli. Nareli Farms is into food production and processing, packaging, product sourcing, product development, contract packaging and consultancy, training and development, agro-allied services, and etc. The company produces Nareli shea butter with premium quality, which is available in 4 variants: raw, unscented, vanilla, strawberry, and coconut fragrance. The company has the Nareli black soap gel, which is formulated with honey, shea butter, coconut oil, and herbs, and also great for all skin types. In September 2020, Nareli Farms launched a bakery, trademark Double D Foods, for the production of Double D bread to the glory of God. Marelli Farms' latest product is the barbecue suya spice, which has received wide acceptability since it was introduced into the market. Abimbola is passionate about working with women to gain financial independence and improve their personal growth and well-being. She's blessed with a beautiful, loving family. So once again, Mrs. Abimbola, you're welcome, and I'm sure we're going to learn a lot from you.
Thank you so much for having me. This is really homecoming. When I was coming into the school, I remember, I think 40 years ago, when we were in Form 1 and we were at the gate 2 for the 50th anniversary. And I can say that I'm so happy, so blessed to be there. I'm honored. It's a privilege and I honestly don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Ma, for the citation. I want to start this meeting by saying that I am not a motivational speaker. I'm going to talk based on what I've learned in the course of my journey from SCC as a little girl that was confused when she came in and she really didn't know what to do. And to when our mom, when we started the agri farm, when we started agri and we had a farm, I was actually one of the people that got encouraged, and that's why I studied agri in the University of Ibadan. So I've been asked to talk about intelligence and creativity, but I'm going to link it with shattering the glass ceiling, and then I'm going to give us some hints about how we can actually shatter the glass ceilings in our lives. As I was working on my slides, I looked at myself and I said, the glass ceilings we're actually talking about, most of us look at it that it's outside, but we actually have some glass ceilings even within us. For example, I thought I was a person. Over time, don't speak out. But over time too, I had to develop the courage to speak out and talk about things. So I have these slides. I'll still circulate it. I can send it to my auntie so that anybody that wants can have it. So we can actually always refer to it. So the intelligence and creativity, we all look at us, oh, is she intelligent? Is he creative? Yes, we all are intelligent and we all are creative. And creativity actually starts from intelligence. No matter how creative you are, you need a bit of intelligence. Mommy, you said you do things and you talk about sewing. I'm telling you, it's a very good one. I don't know how to sew, for example, but I make children's outfits. I have somebody that makes it for me. We have a garment company. So all I do is to give them my fabrics. I give them the Ankara or Adress fabrics and then give them the measurements, the labels and everything, and they make it and then we sell. So you can actually take it up from there. So I'm going to run over my slide so that I don't take so much time. But so we said intelligence can actually be measured by the intelligence quotient, which we all know as IQ. For creativity, most times you can't measure it. But at any point in time, you need to be intelligent to be creative. You see people around who have ideas and you'll be wondering, how come this person has not talked about this? The person is intelligent, but you really can't think of how to move on with the idea. So, your intelligence is what you know. The skills, the things that you already know that, but creativity is going a step further. So the next thing is, I want to look at how to make your intelligence work for you. Number one, you need to look at yourself. You need to examine your hands. You need to empty your hands and you need to allow God. By examining your hands, you need to look at yourself at what can I do? He really doesn't have, some people say it's about passion. For me, passion might not actually turn into the wealth that Bobby talks about if you can't manage it well. You really need to know how to manage it and then what to do with it. So I'm passionate about talking. If you talk and talk and talk and you are not impacting people, nothing. So you examine what you have and what is unique to you. It doesn't really have to be a massive thing. For example, I'll talk about shea butter. Shea butter is found in Oje, anywhere in Ibadan. They say they pack it in small, but moving a step further is packaging it. You need to make it soft because your regular shea butter is hard. So the creative aspect of it is to whip it, to make it soft so that when people want to use it, it's so easy to just put their fingers in and then make it up. Then you empty your hand and then you allow. I'm a very strong advocate of allowing God in your life. There's really nothing you can do without Him. So you want to take a step. Please don't say because this person is taking this step, I really want to do it too. You need to ask God the question: should I? What is expected of me? So my next question: what next? Am I intelligent? Am I creative? So we need to ask ourselves those questions. But from what I've said, I'm sure that we can all see that to an extent, everyone is intelligent, everyone has creativity in him or her. The only thing is what we make out of our creative ideas. So I want to go into business now. I want to talk about what I do, what I've learned about in the course of my career and everything. So the first thing you need to look at is this product or service that I want to bring out. Is there a demand for it? See, don't look at the fact that other people are doing it. People are taking, people are babies. You understand? People are making balloons, people are doing all this. But you need to look at your own identity. Is it really what I want to do? Is there a demand? Can I make a demand for it? Is it a seasonal item? For example, Christmas cards. I used to do I do Christmas cards actually. After Christmas, brooches, I start them. So if that is the only thing I do, that means that I will only earn some income for Christmas. So we need to look at the severity of the product and what is competition like. Then can I start small? You don't need a big structure to start a business. You don't need a big structure to start a factory. Hello, brown and white. How come? Okay, so you don't need a big structure, for example, to start a factory. When I was going to start business with my husband, we made mistakes actually. We got land, we got things, we wanted to put the structure in place, and we got stuff. Then later we got to know that we can actually outsource. You can actually ask people to go to produce things for you and put your label. You can actually go to some places around. There's a place in Ibadan, there's one in Lagos that they are all over. They call it Incubation Center. You can actually go to those places, get registered, and produce using their facility. And then you get your certifications using their address. So you really don't need to have a massive structure to start your ideas. There's one in Soro, I've been there before. Incubation Center is there. They are in Lagos. So you go to them, they will put you through how to do your stuff. So right in your mind, you can actually have a product, and then you walk to them, and they put you through, and then your products are out. So that's addressing starting small and expanding. Then I've already mentioned this in passing. You need to meet a need. My children, in my fashion business, we strategically decided not to do for adults. We picked 0 to 10 because at that age, they change clothes a lot. You understand? By the time they get to like 16, they might not even want to wear their Ankara. Even 12, they don't want to wear it. But that age, they will still want to wear whatever mommy says they should wear. Then, if I go into other things like maybe shoes, I didn't want to do it. I just wanted to make clothes. So that maybe if these children are growing every 6 months, they will come back. And then I didn't actually start making clothes. I said that I'm going to give brief exam my story. I didn't start by making clothes actually. I was actually importing. I was importing clothes from the US and UK. Then, when dollar and everything happened, we decided that, okay, what do we do? What can we do to make things work? And then to still make the wealth that mommy spoke about. Then while doing the business, please always remember to set aside funds. Don't put everything in the business. Don't say because we said there's a farm where they are planting yam and you follow them and put all your money. Put something aside in case as a fallback because you will need it. Then plan. Planning is very, very, very key. Because without it, honestly, there's really nothing. Some of us have ideas, but we are scared. We are scared because, how do I go about it? But I can tell you that it's not so easy, neither it's so difficult. But you just need to be ready. You want to shatter the ceilings, you want to be a leader, you want to do something different, something unique. So you need to just identify whatever it is and move on with it. And then if you have your creative idea, it's a seed. So please plant it on good soil. Don't just say, today everybody is into this business. I want to do it. Check very well, be sure that what you are doing, you are planting it on good soil. Agree that we learn, because we know without good soil, sunlight, nothing happens. So you need the good soil to germinate your business. Then is it a new idea? Please, if you have any idea, run with it. Anytime I think of something, within weeks, I just see the product coming out. You understand? If I'm thinking that, I want to package my product this way, the same time the idea is dropping into my mind, it's actually dropping into other people's minds. So once you get your idea, grab it and run with it. And if it's an existing idea, please look for a way to make it unique. You really might not be different. It might just be the packaging, but make it unique and try not to steal somebody else's idea. Make yours really unique. So, brown and white, I want to ask my students now, open and clear. See, let me tell you something. These things, note them. Even if you become the MD of a company, you become a medical doctor, you become a lawyer. Like Mommy said, you still need something to fall back on. You need a skill. I didn't learn a skill. I didn't learn anything, honestly. I can tell you. I didn't know how to play there. I didn't know how to. But after everything, I had to learn. You understand? So if you have the opportunity now, please learn it and then it will help you. I hope I'm still okay. So, how do I overcome my barriers? The first thing is to overcome the barrier. You might have your idea. If you don't register the business, for example, you are just running around. Somebody else will register your business or your business name, and then you lose it. When Mommy was reading my citation, she said trademark. You are starting a business, you have an idea, you are starting a consultancy, you have something you need to trademark. When I say MTN, what do you say? Everywhere you go. That's their trademark. No other person can take it. So when I say brown and white, we know that it's our school. So those are trademarks that you need to, they call it trademark. So you need to register it so that it belongs to you. So as you are doing your business, you register your name, whatever slogan you want to register, please register. For our students, you are not. My first business, the 10% Ventures, was actually a gift from my father when I left school. He asked me to go and coin a name for a business. And I sat down and I was like, what name? And I said, my birthday is actually December 10. So I said 10 December. So that's how I came up with it. So it's not too late. Think of something. And 10 December was actually registered mainly for a week. Most of the things we wanted to do was, and it was better that we delved into other things. So trademark your business, register your logo, everything. Then have a detailed feasibility study. The small chops we are eating, I'll give a practical example. I'm sure you would have for pops, samosa, spring rolls. Some people will sell their own for 300 naira. I might decide that I want to sell my own for 600, depending on what it is and my location. You understand? So that's what your feasibility study does to you. It tells you that this product, if I do it on my service, for example, I'm an accountant, I'm an auditor, if I do it, what is going to be, what comes out of it for me? So your location matters. If you are in, I don't let me talk too much about location. We understand. So then please have a bank account in the name of the business. Don't mix it together. It helps. You want a bank to finance you one day. You want to talk to your bankers. You can't just give them number of your personal things and say, when I want to, like, ask them to pay it. Of course, people do it because they want to evade, they want to like evade tax and some things. But see, at the end of the day, it still comes back to you. Just this morning, my bank called me and said they needed evidence that I file my returns with FIRS every year. So if you don't do it, if you don't do things the right way, it comes back to you. Then fortify your network with people of value. You really need it. You need the network and the network. So please choose the people you want to relate with. I love my brown and white. I have so many mentors, but they don't know me. In the SCT's program, I pick everybody and I know that this person is into this. RSOP, for example, I wonder how to balance this. You understand? So I look at that, oh, I can actually balance things, you understand? Balance business, balance the other things, you understand? Okay, so your network is really important. Then please do away with people that grumble and complain about everything. There are issues in life, but please just move on. Move on. That's why people are there to support you. We have support systems, we have people. And forget the fact that they say women don't help women. This generation of women, they help women. I belong to a group, NECA's network of entrepreneurial women. Ask any question about business, you have like 10 people ready to support you. You understand? You want information, you get. People hold hands. So the time of saying women, they don't want to say anything. It's fast. We want to help ourselves. We want to hold our hands and go. So then get trained. You don't have the skill in the thing, in the business you want to get training. Look for somebody that is doing it. Check resources around, study people, and then I remember when I wanted to go into trade fashion, Mrs. Okulesi, Rock and Circle, had a training. It was 10,000 naira. It was a day out with Okulesi. She allowed us to enter her factory. She spoke to us about our business and everything. So I was able to understand how it works. But remember, I paid. So sometimes you need to pay. Some information you need in life to shatter those limits won't come free. So you need to be able to make the sacrifice. Be ready to part with some funds. Then look at packaging of your product, very important. If you see a product and the label is upside down on the shelf, would you want to pick it? Would you want to pick it brown and white? Thank you. So your packaging is really key. You want to be sure that your products are well packaged and you can stand on shelves. If you are an auditor, for example, you want to package yourself, the way you dress, the way you speak, what you do. I've been talking manufacturing. The way you speak, the way you command, the way you show that, I actually understand what I'm saying is really important. It's part of packaging. So then also don't ever forget insurance. For our mommies that are into business, please, you need to insure your business. Okay, are we with me? Please insure your business. It gives peace of mind. During NSAS, people lost a lot, but had insurance, they bounce back. You understand? It's really key, and it's for a token. I don't know if we have any insurance professionals amongst us, but if we have, please, let's look at it. It gives peace of mind. If anything happens to the business, you don't just fizzle out. You know that you can always bounce back. And then the legal and accounting part of your business too. Keep records. There are softwares online, free, that you can actually use to track your records. If you are a lawyer, you can actually list all the briefs, the costs, and everything. You can track it. You understand? So there are resources online. Then your staffing. If you don't need staff, please look at your staffing requirement. It's what the people you need that you take. There's no sentiment. There's no sentiment about, oh, and I don't want to. So I don't want to. Then collaborate, please. People are scared of collaboration. But you go into it with your own clean heart, integrity, it works. It might even just be that, oh, on my bakery, for example, if I collaborate with somebody and she sends 500 bags of flour to me on credit, that's collaboration. Because I don't really have to pay. You understand? Then I already mentioned certifications and code. If you have products, please register them. NAFDA, SOA, you don't want your products to be like people are running away from you because you don't have certifications. Ask questions. There are people around that can help. And it's very easy, I can tell you. It's not as we feel. It's not. Then stay on top of your business. For funding, I think we might need to do that. For funding, there are so many ways you can get funds for your business. You really don't need to go to the bank. Friends, relatives, but remember that in the past, you must have been trustworthy. It's not that you are taking money from somebody and you didn't pay back, and then now you have a business idea. It doesn't work that way. So, listen to Bute, have mentors, ask questions, or please be able to filter information. Some people give you information to actually mislead you. You understand? Oh, I want to go into this business. I want to do this. They say, it happened to me actually. Somebody said, buy this equipment, and I bought them. And then it didn't work. And then the person started the same line of business. So please, open your eyes, be sure of the people you are talking to. I'm sure that amongst us here, we have people of integrity, you understand? You need something, throw it up back. Maybe an entrepreneurship sector, something to help people so that if they want to grow their ideas, start their businesses, they can. Finally, I said that remember that God is the one that blesses the work of your hands. He's the only one. Whatever the ideas you have, other people have it. But he's the only one that can make it fly. So pray all the time without ceasing. Always follow him. He answers. So while relying on people, man, call on God all the time. So because of time, I think I have to stop. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is, I'll put this in. We can take 3 minutes. Thank you very much, Mrs. Abimbola Oludariojo. We're so blessed to have an ex-Eurasian who has told everything about creativity and, because your creative nature, you bring you actually. So you could be a professor, all the professors everybody's complaining now they don't have money. So I think everyone, you need to discover what your creative abilities are so that as you go to school, you also learn to use your hands. Now we're going to take 3 questions. write your questions and send it up. So maybe when all the speakers finish, then we take the question. Okay. So while we're doing that, just write your questions down and somebody will go around to take them. But while we're waiting, so we don't waste too much time, we're going to take Mrs. Funshaw Adebola. Yes, sorry, I'll call on Bola Konawa, yes, to read. Brown and white. I'm here with the profile of Mrs. Funshaw Adebola. Mrs. Olufunshaw Adebola Ige was born the first child of Chief and Justice Atinoke Ige, both of blessed memory. She had a secondary education at St. Hans School, Ibadan. Later, Westbourne School in the United Kingdom. She was subsequently admitted to the University of Exeter at Colchester, from where she graduated in 1983 with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Modern Languages and Linguistics, specializing in French and Spanish. She then went for a second degree in law at Bristol University and graduated with an LLB honors degree in 1986. She passed her BL finals and was enrolled as a solicitor and advocate of the Supreme Court of Nigeria in 1987. In 1994, Mrs. Adebola realized her dream of establishing the Vale College in Ibadan, a co-educational secondary school which provides first-class training for lifelong leaders and learners. In 1920, she established NBSE, the Vale Tutorial College, which offers A-levels and is a center for the Cambridge International Examinations. She is passionate about women and youth development. A member of FIDA, the NBA and International Bar Association. She is currently the chairperson of the Ibadan Home for Motherless Babies and the president of the Alliance for SED Ibadan. In January 2016, she was given a national award by the French government, Chevalier de l'Ordre des Palmes Academiques, in recognition of her contribution to the development of French language and culture. She is a trustee of APEN, Association of Private Educators in Nigeria, and of NBSP, APAS, Association of Proprietors of Accredited Private Secondary Schools, Oyo State. She's a member of Educare Trust, also a member of the board of the Advancement Center, University of Ibadan, and the governing council of Leeds City University. She is married to Mr. Pero Adebola, a publisher and the CEO of First Veritas Educational Content Delivery Limited. Together they have 2 children who are both lawyers, and they have 2 grandchildren. Mrs. Adebola is a lifelong who has attended several courses at home and abroad, including Harvard Business School and Lagos Business School. You can do better. Her hobbies include self-development, traveling, public speaking, reading, and writing. Ladies, here is Ms. Sean Adebola.
Thank you very much, my darling sister.
for those words, for that biography. I'm very, very grateful. I bring you greetings. Good afternoon, everybody. I want to first and foremost, I want to say thank you to Sister Agnes. Sister Agnes is like a founding mother of education in Nigeria. So I thank God for people like you who came from so far to come and give education to Nigerian girls. We appreciate you. I bring you greetings, as you heard, from the Vale College, where is a school that I founded 28 years ago, and I am still counting. I love being with young people, especially girls. So St. Teresa's girls, I was once a girl like you. I'm a big girl, big in terms of girl, not so much big girl as Lagos big girl. So I bring you greetings. I'm happy to be here. I love being with children, with educators. I thank the national president of St. Teresa's College, Old Girls Association, my sister, Temitayo Ladipo, for inviting me to be a part of the 90th anniversary celebrations of the school. I feel very honored to be invited to speak to the current girls. I didn't know I would be speaking to the old girls. Even though I am not an old girl of St. Teresa's College, I attended a sister school. My school is the oldest school in Nigeria, St. Anne's School, and we are founded in 1869. So my old school is 154 years. So we are just 64 years older than St. Teresa's. But I count myself as a St. Teresa's old girl by association. And what do I mean? I spent my entire childhood in Okeado and Oshosani. My father's house is just behind St. Teresa's. And I remember when there was water shortage, a lot of St. Teresa's girls used to come and fetch water in my father's house. And I'm very proud to say I know a lot of St. Teresa's girls. I have a lot of cousins, like Funke is my cousin, she came to St. Teresa's. Like Professor Sylvia Shaw is an old girl. She's also a parent of ex-alumni of the Vale College. I see Auntie Bola Asumi here. She's also my auntie married to my uncle, an old St. Teresa's girl married to my uncle. I know Tayo Ladipo, I know Shola Temowo, I know Kemi Oyewumi, I know Kemi Adeliro. In fact, my brother dated St. Teresa's girl. I will not say their names. So don't think I'm going to say their names. So you know when they come and fetch water, then they will talk. So I'm very, very proud. Driving up here brought many memories for me of my childhood. So I'm very happy that I left St. Anne's in 1975, and between 1970 and 1975 that I was in St. Anne's, we had a lot of things to do with St. Teresa's girls. I actually applied to St. Teresa's. In my day, the common entrance, there were 3 girls' schools. It was St. Anne's, St. Teresa's, and Queen's School. I got taken in all the 3 schools, but I chose St. Anne's because my mother and my grandmother had gone to St. Anne's, and we also attend St. Anne's Church. So I thank all of you for being here. As I heard my sister speaking, I got my own paper. It's going to be a little bit academic because I thought I was talking to the students. And the topic they gave me was the relationship between intelligence and creativity. So, the girls at the back, can you hear me? Because I'm really talking to you, all these people, they know more than me. So, I want you to listen. Okay? At the end, I will now apply it to my own life. So, on this paper, I'll probably just do the beginning and the end, and then I will talk about how intelligence and creativity have come to play in my own life. Okay? Now, to the topic. What is the relationship between intelligence and creativity? Like all good students, I have to do some research. And that is what I encourage you students to do. Whenever you have a topic, don't think I know it all. Do research. Keep learning. Even at 62, I learn, I unlearn, I relearn. So you must be a lifelong learner. Always prepare. Okay? A man called Guilford wrote a paper in 1967. There he posited that the basic idea behind the threshold hypnosis is that high creativity requires higher or at least above average intelligence. So as my sister has said, intelligence is, for example, intelligence can be measured by your IQ. IQ, St. Teresa's girl. Sorry, I'm a talking person, I'm a lawyer and a teacher. So, St. Teresa's girls, what does IQ, what does it represent? Come forward and tell me what IQ means. What is the meaning of IQ? There's a lovely girl coming up. Please can you clap for her? What does IQ stand for? She's wearing glasses like this, so she's very intelligent person. Please can you clap for her? Intelligence quotient. So you have to have a high IQ to be creative. Intelligence can be measured. So for example, let's use the school setting. St. Teresa's girl, how can your intelligence be measured in school? How do we measure? I'm a teacher, I'm in class. What are the things? What are the ways in which your intelligence is measured? St. Teresa's girl, oh, don't let the girl college girls beat you. How do we measure your intelligence, students? Do you do? Nobody can answer how we measure your intelligence. At the end of a topic, what do you do? What do the teachers give you at the end of the topic or at the end of the term? An exam. When you do the exam, what do you get? I thought you were answering me. Okay. What do you get when you write an exam? You get results, you get marks. You go and do your WAEC, and your IQ is measured by what? For example, in WAEC, by your scores. And the highest score in WAEC is what? A1. And the lowest score in WAEC is some F9. May we not get F9. But it's not that we're just saying may we not get F9. We must study. All the people who get A1, they study. And all the people who get F9, they don't study. So let's take intelligence. Your intelligence is measured by your WAEC. Okay? Creativity is something that cannot be measured like WAEC. You cannot give a score to creativity. But in order to be, so can you give me an idea of where you show your creativity? Every St. Teresa's girl ready to show me how to be creative. Okay. Creativity is what they don't teach you in WAEC. So let's do it like that. Intelligence is what is in WAEC. Creativity is what they didn't teach you in St. Teresa's. Because when you finish at St. Teresa's, you are now going to go to the school of life. In the school of life, it is not IQ that matters. IQ is just the baseline. Creativity is what distinguishes the girls from the women. Okay? Because especially in Nigeria that we have such a big population, it is not enough to get A1 in WAEC, get 7 aggregates. In our own time, we used to call these aggregates. Now, get A's, go to university, get first class. What is going to distinguish you is your creativity. Is how you do things differently. Your creativity is what is called in marketing your USP, your unique selling proposition. What is different about you? What is outstanding about you? What makes you stand out? Okay, that is creativity. An example of difference between intelligence and creativity. Let's take an example. We say 2 times 2. You must know 2 times 2 before I pick on somebody. 2 times 2. 4 times 4. 16 times 16. Huh? 256. People that didn't know that. How did you get that 256? That shows creativity. Tell me, how did you get it? You times it together. Did you do 16 times 16? Did you use the long method, or did you do it, round it to the last and then deduct it? That is how you use creativity. Okay? So, because all that I have prepared is all very, very academic. That's why I'm bringing it down to what we can relate to. Okay? So, we all go to school, we all finish. As you know, not everybody is going to go to university. Not everybody that goes to university is going to get good jobs. Not everybody that gets good jobs is going to feel happy, that have a sense of fulfillment. Okay? So I will use my story as the difference between intelligence and creativity. Now, I was very intelligent. I entered St. Anne's at the age of 9 years and 2 weeks. And I had the highest score in the whole of Ibadan to enter St. Anne's in 1970. I was very intelligent, but I had no wisdom. There's a difference between intelligence, knowledge, and wisdom. I had knowledge, I had intelligence, I was not wise. Okay? So in my school, I don't allow people to come to school age 9 because I've been there, done that, bought the t-shirts. It doesn't make any difference in the school of life. So I finished St. Anne's at the age of 14 and a half. I repeated 1 year. I'm always proud to say that I've repeated before, because he who does not fail has got to perform. And they started doing chemistry, and atomic, and they would draw 2 zeros. And I just thought it was art. These were just 2, another 2. I said it was multiplication, binary. I never understand what it was. I thought it was binary. So that's where I was. That was the first time I was failing anything in my life. Yes. I was 11, I was in top 3. My school was older than me. That's where I saw that it's not enough to have good knowledge. You have to have wisdom. Later on, as I grew school in England. And when I got to school in England, I realized that just knowing 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 4, 16 is not enough. You have to have a breadth of education. That's where I got French from when I was 4. I had done English, and I wanted to work in the diplomatic service. In my school in England, they told me that English does not count as a foreign language. And if I want to study foreign languages, I have to do French and something. So at the age of 15 and a half, I started doing Spanish. I did Spanish, I did my own level in 3 years, what other people had done in 7 years. Now that was creativity. My knowledge was broadened from just being the best French student in St. Anne's. I now added more. I went to university and I wanted to be an ambassador. I did French and Spanish in the university. And in the university, they told me that's not enough. You have to add something. So I added linguistics. So I finished my degree in French and Spanish and linguistics. So I started looking at things in different ways. Like I will look at a word. If I wanted to think of what is this skirt, I'll think of it in French, I'll think of it in English, I'll think of it in Spanish, I'll think of it in Yoruba. And I remember when I was in university, and there were Chinese students, there were Kenyan students, and they all wrote how many languages they spoke. And all of them put 3. Just Nigerian full shop, creative full shop, I put Yoruba, Pidgin, English, French, Spanish. Now, isn't that creativity? I finished my degree in French and Spanish, and I realized that still I wanted more. I then went to study law. I studied law, not because both my parents were lawyers. I studied law because I chose to study law, because I was good in French and Spanish, so I did what I was good at first, so that I could now do something that would challenge me. So I did my degree in law, and I went to law school, and I practiced, and I worked for 7 years as a lawyer. In 1986, the Lord laid it on my heart. Now the best years of my life were my years in school. I went to LA private school, which doesn't exist anymore, from primary 1 to primary 6. The school was owned by Mrs. Shoga. Incidentally, Mrs. Shoga's 3 daughters came to St. Teresa. Jonathan, Sister Sister Yemi. Mrs. Shoga was a Catholic, and her 3 daughters came to this school. It was from LA private school that I started learning piano. I started learning French. So it wasn't difficult for me. I started as a 4-year-old. I did the common entrance at 8+. I got into secondary school. So I got to St. Anne's. Everything was a breeze for me. I did French and Spanish. I went to teach French and Spanish children how to speak English. So there was a recurring decimal in my life. And that decimal was education, about being with young people. I remember when I taught in schools in France and Spain, I was the first black girl that they would ever meet. And they were asking me, in Africa, do you live on trees? I said, yes, only the white people live on trees. The black people, we live in houses. So I started educating them. And at that time, my father was governor of Old Oyo State. So I would bring them postcards, I would share stories about my family. And, you know, I had a lot of them, after I went back to England to do my final year, a lot of them would write letters to me. So when I studied law, I wanted to be a criminal lawyer. I wanted to be bringing people out of death row until I met the armed robbers in the Yagoku police station. So my father said, go and look at your would-be clients. When I saw them with their teeth like this, I heard what they did. That was the end of my criminal law ambition. So I stayed within the law that my dad did, which was chieftaincy and land. But all along, people whose children went to ISI and St. Anne's came to me and said, please can you teach my children English and French? And I started to teach them English and French during my lunch time at Bola Idiampo. And the students that I taught, they got A1 in French. I got married in 1988. I had my son in 1990, and I started doing the lessons from like 1989. And I remember doing the prices. I'm all along. So I now thought, I can never be a pastor. That's not my own calling. God now showed me students in uniform wearing navy blue, gray tie, and a white shirt. From 1986, I started writing all these things down. So that's where creativity comes. When you have an idea, write it down. Always write it down. So I started remembering all the times I had with those students in France and Spain, and how much joy it gave me. And the students that I was teaching French and Spanish, how they had now begun to do well. So during the summer when the court was closed, I would have full-fledged lessons. My house became lessons. I was earning 220 naira in Bola Idiampo. And they say necessity is the mother of invention. Until I got married, I didn't know that life can be hard. And I came from a family that are not used to asking for money. So when the money didn't come, the housekeeping did not keep house. My mother told me, very sure you have two hands and a good brain. Begin to use it. So I started teaching in my house. I wasn't paying rent, and I used my brain. I didn't buy anything. I had my books from when I was in school. And if you are doing languages, all you need is a dictionary. Tell the students to bring their school book. So they brought their textbook, and I will teach them. And each student will pay 20 naira. And at the end, I had like 20 students. So I was getting 800 naira when my father was paying me 220 naira. So I started flexing to my dad too. I'm of value. I'm adding value to these chambers. I didn't realize how important and how value-driven I had become. So that's how creativity comes. In 1993, we had the crisis when schools did not operate, and we didn't start school in 1994 till November. By this time, the students that I had taught during summer school, I don't say, Mr. Nicola, you have to start a school. You have to start a school. And God had told me before that I had to start a school. So I started the Vale College in 1994. But before I started it, all my creativity, the name of the school, I had it. All what I was going to do on the crest, God had shown me a cross, a star, a book. The names of the houses are precious stones from the Bible. The Lord said, I will build you this. Your children will be taught of the Lord, and great will be your peace. So the names of my houses were given to me. The name of the Vale College, the Vale Valley, is an old English word for valley. And so God gave me that every valley shall be lifted up, and every mountain shall be made low. The crooked places shall be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all mankind together will see it. So that was the foundation of the Bill College. That was the vision of the Bill College. And that, I believe, is why the Bill College continues to stand 28 years later. A school that was started with 10, and I thank God, I started with rented accommodation, and to the glory of God, I have my own purpose-built accommodation, both classrooms and hostels. I don't have to worry what my landlady will tell me to pay. I've got to the last minute. So it's easy. You see, I'm a sorrow. I'm a lawyer, we talk. I'm a full gospel member. We are talking and meeting people. So I will come to the conclusion. In conclusion, I've given you ideas about intelligence and creativity. I hope you are now all clear about the relationship between intelligence and creativity. As students, we must be very intelligent, and I regard all of us as students. We must study hard and get all A's. And I'm talking to the girls now, all A's in your work. But what is going to distinguish us from our peers is our creativity. How do we present ourselves, our profession, our products in a creative manner? It is our creativity that will let us stand out from the rest. Our intelligence will open the door for us, but our creativity will determine whether we create an unbeatable impression and keep flourishing and relearning. I wish you all the very best of luck in your studies. Work hard and ensure you excel in your examinations. Creatively plan your future goals and objectives, and we'll see you on top where you belong. God bless St. Teresa's College. God bless our old girls and her current girls. God bless the founding sisters, the old staff, the current staff, and I pray that all of you and all of us, including myself, will continue to shine to the glory of God and the benefit of humanity. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ademola. I hope all the students listen to that. Now, I'm sorry, before I call Princess Adeola Olajide to introduce Princess, before I call you, I wanted to encourage the students. I hope you still have a French teacher, because many of us joked with languages. Many of us joked with languages. Sister Aileen was a French teacher, and because she wanted us all to learn French, we used to make fun of her, and some of us ran away from the French class until I got into the United Nations and I realized that I needed French. And the first assignment that I was given, I needed to speak to Senegalese and the Malians who couldn't speak English. So I used the little French that I had to communicate until I started improving on myself. So please take your languages very seriously. Yes. So I'm going to call, now we're going to welcome Olori Janet Mba Afolabi. She's the Olori of Akole. She's an ex-policeman. So I'll call on Ms. Sorry, before she introduces her, she's brought us some kids, 500 books to distribute to the children. So please, can you clap for Olori before we come to the next?
Thank you so much, Olori. Brown and white. Brown and white. All protocols duly observed as I make the citation of Olori. Olori Janet Afolabi is a CNN award-winning journalist, publisher, and media trainer. She began her journalism career in Newswatch magazine in 1989. She worked for 10 years before joining Tell magazine as an assistant editor. In year 2000, she co-founded Insider magazine with some of the colleagues from Tell. 9 years later, she became the publisher of Scroll magazine, a weekly publication which won the sports category of the Nigerian Media Merit Award. She has won local and international awards. In 1988, she won the Diamond Award for Media Excellence. Health category. In 1999, she won first prize in the General News category of the CNN African Journalist Award. She attended St. Teresa's College of Ibadan, University of Benin, University of Lagos, and bachelor's degree in creative arts. She is a member of Nigerian Global Exam. Currently, Olori Afolabi is the Queen of Akko Kingdom, an ancient and historic community in Yoruba land. Akko is also the headquarters of Ishokon local government area of Osun State. She is the founder of Media Women Forum, whose mission is to champion the cause of women. She is also the founder of the Janet Afolabi Foundation, which provides free skill acquisition for youth, women empowerment, and scholarships for school children. She is married to His Royal Majesty, Oba Kayode Adeleke Afolabi, and they are blessed with beautiful children. Here comes the one and only Queen of Akko land.
Brown and white. Yes, the students, if you know they are really happy that they are part of the celebration of our 90th anniversary, I want you all, the students, please, the adults, please stand up. The students, all of you, stand up. Let me see your brown and white uniform clearly. Brown and white. Say it again as if you mean it. Please sit down. I bring you one greeting from His Royal Majesty, my husband, our Kayode Adeleke Afolabi, the 14th Alakomi of Akko. Akko is the headquarters of the Sokol local government area of Oyo State. Standing on this stage for me is very emotional and nostalgic. The first time I stood on a stage in my stage, I was informed. At that time, the sound system was placed here. This is where Senior People Wikena gave me the opportunity to climb up the stage and give her a helping hand on a day that she had problems operating the system. Because pointed to me and said, please come up and help me. So I came up and I stood in front of the crowd. I was afraid of their faces. I had never seen such crowds in my primary school before I came there. And then it was as if their eyes were blocked on my body. I said, Senior People, I'm going to just stay here. I stayed with her. The following day, she made me her sister. When I got to Form 4, she was about to leave the school. She eventually handed over fully to me. So for 2 years, I was always standing on this stage, Monday to Friday. And on Saturday evening, I also took charge of this stage and became the DJ. I played the role of a DJ for our social. Yes, and I intentionally play music that will make the mind of the students go blow their minds away and make them feel with excitement and joy. And I also remember that this day is the background of principal, a woman who is beautiful, it will be a great sign of respect for me to stand on this day and visit her. If you are in the eyes of the president of the federal government, I will go to my principal. Silence, please, silence, please. Let's get back to the business of the day. Sister Agnes, if I didn't do that, I will not feel good with myself. She taught us so much. She taught us manners, she taught us courage, she taught us charisma. Even when I really married my husband, after saying, yes, because silence, please, silence. If I were to choose a secondary school all over again, I will choose to go to St. Teresa's College. St. Teresa's College was a place to be. Our uniform was our pride. I was a mother, so she taught us I also carried my shoulders up. In the stadium, when we went for matching, we never came back without the trophy. We were the top 3 in this school in Ibadan. It was either government college, Queen's School, if you want to choose a career, my topic is to counsel you to choose a career. Make sure that you choose a career that you are passionate about. When I was in primary school, I wanted to be a nurse because I grew up with an oppressive stepmother. And the only person that my stepmother feared in my community, in my neighborhood, was a village nurse. Her uniform was a symbol of authority and power. So each time the woman told me to tell her an error, my stepmother tried to teach me well. Because she feels like I reported her because these people are manners. So I reported her to that woman, she could be arrested. So I wanted to be like her out of sentiment. But when I got to secondary school, my horizon widened. And I said, no, I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a doctor. Because it was passionate at that time. But the reality of life, the journey of life, did not give me a chance to pursue the career that I had wanted. Journalism told me I did not choose journalism. I have been a journalist for 30 years. be expected to bring you stories. If you do not bring it, it's as if you are lazy. When they give you an assignment and you fail to come back with a report, they put you down as a failure. So many times they did not give me a chance because I was a woman. But I refused to be kept down. I decided to fight. I decided to be focused and be determined. There are triumphs and there are complications of the travail. In 2003, I was one of the 3 journalists that Obasanjo arrested and detained in Panti. And I was nursing a 1-year-old baby. That day we were paraded in the magistrate court Yaba, and our lawyer was still trying to see how he could intervene in the matter. When Festus Keyamo, the same Festus Keyamo, he just surfaced from nowhere and said he's going to defend us for free. That we should not pay a dime, he will get us out. By 5 p.m., the Black Maria that was taking us to the police prison had arrived. They had not given us bail. I was still carrying my baby. Then the court people that came and took my baby away and took us to a waiting room in the court, where after that just entered the Black Maria. And I called my husband inside the room and said, do everything, make sure that I don't go to jail. My husband was visibly shaking. How would he not say 1-year-old baby who was still sucking breast? So he went out, the media people were shouting, AIT, TVC, I don't think they were around them. Rain Power and AIT, they were making a lot of noise, raising a lot of media consciousness. That a nursing mother is about to be sent to jail. Government, do not do this. This is not democracy. By 7 p.m., eventually, we were paid, we were granted peace. I breathed a sigh of relief. Let me also, I cannot tell you about the bad side alone, not to scare you from the profession. Let me also tell you the good side. In 1999, I won the CNN African Journalist Award in South Africa. And I made history with that award. I was not going to be given that story to write. Because 1,000 people were killed in the Sequoia Tragedy in Delta State, and they asked me to go and cover it. Because I was not an editor, they changed it. They said an editor should go to JC and cover it when I've already gone. I came back, the other editor told me, Janet, they have changed it, taking the story from me. I said, I will not read the story. I have suffered for this story, I will not read it. When the editor comes, let him write his report. I will also write my report. Then we take it to the editor-in-chief, Mr. Dan Agbese, that's his name. I said, we won't send our story to Mr. Agbese. We tell us that Mr. Agbese won. Let him publish and recover. So I sat down, wrote the story well. But before I sat down, I prayed to God. I said, God, you see that I suffered for this story. Don't let me be put to shame. This education is enough. Every time you don't give me opportunity to write about story, this opportunity don't allow me to slip me back. I began writing. And then when the news was, when we started writing about, start from 5 p.m. till around 6 a.m. in the morning, journalism was hard. And I'm work. Not now that people because of the people think they are public story. No. 20 hours in the seat to sit down and write intelligently. So, to cut the long story short, by the time the editor came, my story had already been published. Before he came back, thinking his own report, my own had already gone. I was happy, and I didn't know that this same story would be the one that will bring the CNN award for me. Suppose I let it go. Suppose I didn't fight to write it. Suppose I was not determined. Suppose I just gave in like that. That is how the CNN award would have passed me by. When we got to South Africa, where their war was beginning, a night before, the judges called us, all the Nigerian journalists, and said, one of you will win the first prize. 2 people are going to share second prize. You know what the men among us, I was the only woman. They said, Janet, I'm going to do second prize. I don't even want to share second prize with you. Me, I said, I am not even going to share second prize with anybody. The God I said, don't share his glory. I am going to win outrightly and not share with anybody. When we got to the hall for the event night, they called us to the stage to announce the first prize winner. The boys, they were so confident that they really want to win. And they just said, and the first prize winner for the category Herald News of the CNN African Journalist Award is Janet. See me and my husband. These boys, 2 of them, they are prominent people. I don't even know their name. One of them sat on my back. And my back, you naked. You are dead. I shall come to kill them. Sitting there at one this price. In my mind, I was laughing. So journalism is like that. It's full of ups and downs. And there are challenges like motherhood, challenges like marriage. I was in production one day when my father-in-law came. I said, what kind of production? Production at 12 midnight. I'm busy with production we are doing. My husband said it's production. That's how we play every week. They sleep in the office. He said, take me there. At 12 midnight, I was on my table still writing. I just said, right on Saturday, I lift my head. My general was beating my husband. I thought something had happened. So I don't go up and went. Said that my father said we should come and check whether truly they are in the office. I said, but you can see. He said, okay, no problem. At 12, look at the week. In those days, 12 midnight. But since then, my husband trusted me. At least I built that trust. And my daughter said, Janet, I'm very proud of you. If you have stepped out to go to the toilet, or you step out to go and stroll, and they didn't see you on the seat, they will never believe you again. So, my dear fellow ex-collegians and the students that I'm addressing, know the career that you want to go into. Research about it. Talk to people who have been there, experts who have been there, to know the joys and the struggles of the profession, to know the marketability of the profession. Journalism is a profession that can never go out of fashion, forever and ever. What? Because people need to read what is happening every day. What we are doing now, if nobody is here to report it will seem as if nothing happens. So there will always be a demand, there will always be a need for journalists and media people. There is no way the profession can be eradicated. But think about it carefully before you go into it. If you don't want to go into it and choose another career, please know that in every career there are challenges, but the main goal is that you break the glass ceiling. If the ceiling is glass, look for hammer and break it. Can you hear me at the back? If the glass ceiling is the aim of your career is to break the glass ceiling in whatever career that you choose. If the glass ceiling is a glass ceiling, look for a big hammer, strong hammer, and break it. Hammer into pieces. Hold on. If the ceiling is asbestos like this, pull it down. Yeah, pull it down. And if the ceiling is made of concrete, go and look for a good bulldozer, not the bulldozer that will break down the way, and bulldoze it down. That's the way to break the glass ceiling. Because we have to break that glass ceiling. No stopping, no waiting, no lighting, break the glass ceiling. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorary Janet Iba, my classmate and friend of over 40 years. We're very proud of you. Please, can you give her another round of applause? So thank you. I'm sure we have a question compiled. We're going to take just a few questions. I'm sure they're written down now, so we don't waste time and we don't take much of. The elders need to go and rest to prepare for tomorrow's event. So please, can we have the list of questions? Watch out. Can we have the list of questions?
Brown and white pointers or particular things out for which identify fertile ground. Fertile ground.
There's another question here. Let me ask. Please, ma, is it good for me to learn the skill while I'm still in secondary school?
I will thank you. Also, to break the ship with the glass ceiling. Is it okay? Okay, so I'll take the second question first now. Yes, it's good to learn a skill, but don't let it affect your schoolwork. Growing up, my own parents didn't believe in any other thing but education. The only thing they wanted us to do was to stay in the house and read. You understand? But after a while, I discovered that you really need to use your hands. When the Bible says, "I'll bless the work of your hands," use your hands, use your brain, learn something. Some of our people are making money from things they blend now. Don't let me say some. Most people. I had a career in banking, 17 years, but I'm not a banker any longer. It is the things I have learned over time that I'm doing. So please, if you have any skill to learn now, please learn it. Google it, go to school. In one of my slides, I said attend trainings. I go for a lot of trainings, free of charge, paid, the ones I pay for. Instagram is your friend. Use Instagram wisely. I attend trainings even on Instagram, you understand? So you can learn things and then always learn to listen when God is talking to you. Most of my business ideas were when I just sat down and I'm like, what next? You understand? So that takes me to the pointers. While talking about this story, in my head, I have more than 100 products. When I was going to start business, I started by printing labels. I printed Garinje. Yes, it's at home. I printed Ewa Oloyin. Different ones, I will write. You understand? I had so many products in mind. I did so I discussed it. I asked them. But one day I came in contact with a group of women that were strictly into it. There's something called starting your business. They train you on what to do to start a business, then you know how profitable the business is. Oh, I even forgot, I've gone to a father for rice. I went with one of my friends. When I came back home and I did the calculation, I had 50 naira per bag of rice. That was supposed to be my profit. You know, after I put in all my figures and my friend that was doing it felt she was making money, but she did not put in all her costs. We went there, for example, we ate, we drank, we took transport, we paid the driver, and she didn't put in all those stuff, but she felt she was making money. So, while looking at the ideas, you need to do your feasibility study. And when I say feasibility study, honestly, it's not like the accountants make it to. It's not like something so bogus. For example, how many minutes do I have now? Can I just give a practical example? Okay, for example, bread. I'll give you the example of bread. I want to bake bread. Ma, you said you would like to bake bread. So I want to tell you now. The things that go into bread, raw materials, we all know. Flour, sugar, butter, yeast, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I cost it. Then I cost the people that will bake for me. Staff. If I want to employ one or two people, you know I need to build in the cost. So those are the things you need to look at. So when you look at all those things, you know how profitable the business is. So this person is selling dry pepper. Oh, looks like she's making it. And another thing is your costing. She might be getting her raw materials from the cheapest and the very good source. So even in your business, while looking at the points, so you need to be sure that you are getting it right. For example, some people will sell flour to me at maybe 32,000. If I get it for 31,500 and I use 20 bags of flour in a day, that's 500 naira times 20. So I've been able to save that cost. So that feasibility study is something that you can actually just do on a piece of paper. It's not something so complex. And then you need to cost even your electricity. Just put a figure to everything. Put a figure to pay yourself salary. You really don't need to earn the salary immediately. You know, they will tell you that as an entrepreneur, you must earn salary. You will earn salary and you will be able to buy raw materials. So, but know that you are going to earn your salary. So once the business starts picking up, you can then ensure that you are accountable. I already mentioned I mentioned that there are softwares. There are free things on the internet, so many. Even this feasibility study, this feasibility study I'm talking about, just Google it and say, I need a feasibility study on this. You will get so many. And it's for you to now see it and say, this is the one I want. You understand? So it's always like, you get the idea, but make sure that it's profitable. You don't just want to be running around. It's not it. Thank you. So,
yeah, I think the second question is about the father has a is into graphic design, and she's a science student, and should she learn that graphic design? She feels it is just, she's also talking about what you have answered, that is distraction. Another person asked which queen of winter is Olori and about Apple. She's the queen of Apple. I hope the person is not one of the students talking there. Brown and white. I hope you are listening. Because some of you are just shouting, not even talking, shouting at yourselves. Thank you. Then there's a question from her. The reaction, yes.
Brown and white. My fellow sisters, Sister Agnes, I greet you from here now. I want to be like you. No one like you.
get to 85, 90, like Mommy Aminechi, like your sister, Sister Mary. I can see Baba Muri. He used to be the child priest, the assistant to principal, Sister Agnes, Sister Sylvia, you are welcome. I can see smiling. Today is going to discuss for today. It's about guidance and counseling. In a school, if there is no guidance counselor to actually streamline the student's passion, the student's ability in choosing a career, the student will be misled. For instance, you want to be a medical doctor. You are good in biology, excellent in chemistry, you are the best in physics, but you cannot even dissect a rat. You are forever running away from blood. You cannot be a good doctor. So the Nigerian syllabus has put in so much for guidance counselors to have questionnaires that will help you. There will be so many questions being asked in the questionnaires. So I hope our guidance counselor is here. Solicit for those questionnaires from the Ministry of Education. It will go a long way in helping our students to pick their careers, to pick their profession, to look forward to what they want to do. Many people cannot even speak like Funshaw, Mrs. Adebola, and yet you want to be a lawyer. You will be a timid lawyer. Your defendants or whatever they call them, they will win you in court, in the court. So I want to employ that our principals, the two of them, please, if you don't have guidance counselor, to actually help these students to know their core areas. Please go to the ministry and ask for guidance counselor. Apart from that, ask for questionnaires. There are questionnaires. You want to be an engineer and you know only probably literature. It's not your area. So I want to beg of our principals, our teachers, our parents. Parents are here. Most of our children, they want to do this, they want to do that. Make sure that they fill those questionnaires, and then it will be rated. And then you will see where your callings are. Then secondly, I thank God for Mrs. Abimbola Ojo, isn't it? Yes. Many of you will think that because you are so good in school, and so you are going to end up in the secretariat, or you are going to end up working for someone. Please try to think very well. Try to break the ceiling. I already have told us how to break the ceiling, but it is not easy. It is due to hard work. You must start from now, from the secondary school. Talk less, play less. Many of us over there, we've been talking. I am almost 70. All the things, the three of them spoke, I wrote it here. And I'm going back home to look at them. I'm going to talk to my grandchildren about it, and it's going to help them. Don't just come for ceremonies. Make sure that you gain something. You take away something from here that you will be able to say in years to come. Like Dolores said, she was standing there I'm sure that was during assembly, morning assembly. She could remember that she stood there. Our stage used to be wooden stage, very tall like that. Make sure that you take away something here, and then you will remember that during the 90th anniversary of St. Teresa's College, I remember that the three of them spoke about something, and I am running with it. I will end up by letting you know we are all very weak. But the Bible makes me to know in Isaiah 41. It says you may be weak, but I will make you a sharp, threshing instrument that people will look at you and they will say, which God do you serve? That will be your portion. You may not have spine like Jacob in the Bible. God called Jacob a weak person, somebody without backbone, somebody without strength, somebody who is vulnerable. You can trample upon an earthworm. God called Jacob an earthworm. That is somebody that is nothing. But I speak to you today, on the 90th anniversary as we are starting today, that you will make it. The Nigeria that we are today, they will know you all. They will not know you as useless or somebody that is not making it. You are making it to the top. If my sister can be an Olori, what stops you from being the first lady? I pray tonight, this morning. Yeah, thank you very much, everybody. So please welcome.
Brown and white. So we're going to unveil the gift by Olori to the students. So we want to call our Mama Amenechi to come forward to help us unveil and hand over the gift with Olori, hand over the gift to the principals of the schools. We want to invite principal of the secondary school, the senior school, Mrs. Adioye, and Mrs. Babadiebi. Oh, another panel. This one to join. Yeah, I think we should all join in the presentation. Just join. To help us to unveil this and hand over the key to the principal for the students. Brown and white, please be seated.
Brown and white. I'm privileged to unveil this set of books given to us by Olori Janet Mba Adebola Afolabi. Thank you very much, Olori, for this wonderful gift. And in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, I unveil the books. There are 500 copies of books here. And so I hand over to the principals of the school. Your names, please. Mrs. Babayemi and Mrs. Abioye. Welcome. So I don't take the gift, but I can carry it.
Can we have 6 students? Photo. Move back. Okay. 3 juniors. Go back. 3 juniors. Oh yeah, you. Please stay there. 4 rounds. I think you should stand around there. This is here. One there. Brown and white. Can you please all be seated?
Oh, sorry.
So we want to appreciate our speakers, brown and white. Oh, so much noise. Can we have silence? Can we be silent? We want to appreciate our speakers. And to start that, we want to invite our give a token gift we have to Mrs. Funsho Adebola, our speaker. I think you will come here. Can we brown and white? Can we appreciate our mama and our mommy? We want to invite sister. We want to invite our mama, sister Agnes. Mama, sister Agnes, and Mrs. Bimbo Oludare Ojo. Brown and white. Can we appreciate sister and our sister? We want to invite our Mama Shango Wanga, to present to Olori the gift from the association for our lovely encouragement and powerful speech. Olori wants herself to join her in receiving this. Yeah, she said there are not too many of them around. The 1979 set, 78, 79 set. Please join Olori as she receives her gift for being a speaker at the Career Day Fest.
To the glory of God. And other
of St. Teresa's College, all students, present students, all teachers, present teachers, I present this to Olori, our dear Olori, and we wish Olori more peaceful, more and more peaceful years of play in the lives of the people. And we say she can peaceful help us with. That we appreciate it. We thank you for this people.
Thank you, ma. Brown and white. So as we round up the event, we want to invite our mom. Brown and white. You know, I'm seriously challenged. When people talk and I'm talking, my voice will be going off the roof. So I beg people to please, let's talk one after the other, no noise, because I'll just be losing my voice. Brown and white. Can we please be patient for a few minutes and we'll be out of here. We have not done very well for the world. Thank you. We want to invite our mommy, Mrs. Sylvia Ali, to come and appreciate everyone for all we have done for day one. It's been a lot. Please let's appreciate our mommy.
Brown and white. Brown and white. I will first of all go to our speakers for the day. Having thanked God with the Mass and the prayers we had this morning, it's been a glorious day. We have opened the celebration the proper way. To our speakers, Mrs. Adebola and our beautiful, delectable Olori, and my lovely sister. I'll tell you a secret about her. Don't ask me what keeps me young, because she is responsible.